Hey, welcome back to another one. This is part of a regular series that I'm doing on this channel. If you guys aren't familiar with it, every single month I review everything that has happened, from the analytics, the subscriber counts, the views, to how I'm feeling about making content on this channel. This month has been absolutely mind-blowing. I feel like I say this every single month, but it is so true, and I can't thank you enough for all the support you guys have shown. It's incredible. Thank you. I break these videos down into 3 parts: the experience, which is covering all the analytics and stuff, my goals for the next month, which is self-explanatory, and the vibe, how I'm feeling about it all, what's going on, and do I want to keep being a YouTuber? Which, spoiler, it's yes. Let's jump into it. Opening up with my experience. This month has been insane. Last month's video, I stated that I was at 118 subscribers. Pretty good, right? This month, look at the numbers, baby. As of recording this video, I'm at 218, so it's literally 100 subs in a month. My goal was to hit 150. If you can hear any banging in the background, that's my kids rearranging the furniture when they're meant to be sleeping. But yeah, just 100 subs in a month. I don't even know what to say. I can see the trend, you know, it's picking up, it's getting some steam. And so for all the new people on this channel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I don't know why, but it means the world to me. In terms of views, we had 2,500 channel views, like overall in my lifetime last month. And this month alone, we've got 6,000 views. That's not the channel as a whole, that's just that's just this month, and I think I'm going to count the views per month going on from now rather than the overall channel views, just because it makes things simpler. I did say that one of my goals for the previous month was to increase my watch time, and that meant editing in certain, you know, different ways, trying to make it a little bit more entertaining and choppy, and keeping a change of pace every now and again. And the watch time has increased as a result of that. It's only up by like 6%. So last month my average watch time was about 3 minutes, and now it's coming up to like 3.5. So we're getting up there. I'm just playing around with different styles, different techniques, different types of videos, and I feel like people are responding to that in a very positive way. I just got to keep with it. The biggest thing this month really that we did was Spooktober, which for those of you who don't know is just a whole week. We sat down, we played horror games every single day, and it was insane. It was a really fun experience for me for a multitude of reasons, because it was a break from the monotony of Minecraft and Warzone and all my usual content. And it was actually less work editing because it was mostly story driven. So rather than having loads of jump cuts like throughout this video, it was just sit down, play the game, experience it as it comes at you, chop out some of the boring parts, edit the intros, all the normal stuff that we do, add some graphics. But it was a lot easier in a sense of I got to enjoy the game more because I wasn't so worried about making it entertaining throughout the whole video. Then again, I shot, edited, and uploaded 15 videos in a single week. So was it really easier? I don't want to make this a regular thing, like every single year, because my heart was just, bro, I could feel the palpitations, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. It was terrifying. All jokes aside though, I felt that Spooktober was going to do better than it did. The views are pretty low, and I was thinking about it, and I was trying to wonder why. There are the obvious answers, such as YouTube doesn't promote horror content as much as it would Minecraft and family-friendly stuff. The thumbnails are a lot darker and less enticing to click on, and of course there was the influx of videos, you know, from 3 videos a week to 15. So the subscribers that I already had were kind of less enticed to actually click on them. That's cool, I get it, absolutely. I wasn't disheartened in any way. If anything, it was just really interesting for me to see how people responded to content that wasn't what I usually do, and just kind of get a feel for like, okay, so if I did this massive switch up, how are people gonna respond to that? And it was super interesting seeing the results of it. I will say that I've been feeling really bad about not putting out as much content with Minecraft and Mindful. For those of you who don't know, I'm part of an SMP, which is a massive multiplayer server, a bunch of people. I'm kind of in a weird place with it at the moment. Like, I've been putting in time into every single episode. You're talking at least probably like 3 to 4 hours a day, which to me is a lot of time because I've got work and family and everything else. The more time that I put into Mindful and Minecraft as a whole, the less I'm kind of seeing as a result of that, because things just take a long time to build a massive house or dig out an entire thing. I'm not going to upload a video of me strip mining for 6 hours because who the fuck would watch that? Don't take this as me thinking I'm going to leave Mindful or anything like that. That is definitely not the case. I love those guys, and it's weird. I feel like I'm starting to develop genuine friendships with some of the people there, and it's very encouraging. It's lovely to be able to do that. I think I'm just kind of finding it hard keeping up with the pace, you know, and it's just, I need more time. That is the one luxury that I'll never be able to buy. So moving on to part 2, my goals for the month coming. I've been pretty active on Twitter but everything else has been neglected. No Instagram posts, no Facebook, no Reddit. I'm still focusing on watch time because that is probably the greatest, that's probably the biggest statistics thing. That's probably the biggest, that's probably the greatest statistic. That's the biggest thing a YouTuber has to focus on. So just trying to keep it jumpy and fun and entertaining. That's my biggest thing. Now with the content itself, as soon as I get my hands on a PS5, a high-end GPU like the RTX 3080s or anything that AMD is doing right now, I'm going to be making a crap ton of playthrough content such as Miles Morales, Cold War, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk. I've got so many games that I want to play that are coming out in the next couple of months, but I cannot pre-order anything. The money is sitting in my fucking account and I'm like, just take it. Give me give me something. But yeah, there's plans in the works for different types of games and stuff like that, mixing it up, playthroughs, tips and tricks, all that kind of stuff. But it's just getting my hands on the tech. That is the hardest thing. So if anybody in the UK has a hookup for PS5, an RTX 3080 or 3090 AMD shit, let's go for it. Not too keen on the Series S or the Series X just because they're bringing it all to the PC, so that's I don't really need that. I'm also working on a podcast, so this is kind of a new development. I've just started it like a couple of days ago, planning out the designs and logos and branding and all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be fun. Each episode I think is going to be between 20 to 60 minutes. Weird about that, maybe I'll break it up for YouTube and put the full thing on like Spotify. We're just going to be talking about tech news, gaming news, all the latest and greatest stuff, what we think of a game, what we think of a movie that's going on, how we feeling about the latest GPUs, how the NVIDIA compare to AMD. I'm going to be bringing in people who are very heavily involved in that world, from small YouTubers to people who may be on the development side of the games and trying to reach out to a lot of people that way. Some may be guests and some may be regular hosts. Everything's up in the air, but I'm excited about it. We move! There's a lot of fucking goals this month. Jesus, I'm looking at my list and I'm like, how long is this segment, bro? Live streams are still a thing that I'm thinking of doing. I've actually thought of giving it a trial run next Saturday. That is the 21st. I understand live streams are a thing you have to do on a regular basis to keep people coming back, and I get that. I just want to do it, see how many fuck-ups I can make in the space of such a short time. And if it works out okay, maybe I'll do it on a regular basis. But 21st of November, keep that date in mind. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. We're just going to have some fun. I'm also in the middle of recording an ASMR video, which is going to be a weird one. It's like a meme within the mindful community that, you know, British accents are kind of cool. So I'm going to use my God-given gift to get views. Yes, ultimate power. One tiny quick bit of bad news, and don't click off the video just yet. Just watch time. Remember what I said. As soon as we hit 6 months of being a gaming YouTuber, I'm going to be taking a week off, and that's just because although I've only been uploading 3 to 4 videos a week, I've been doing this every day for 4 to 5 hours, as well as job and kids, and I don't want to run into that issue of YouTuber burnout. I don't feel like I need a break, but I feel like I want to just take a step back before that sort of inevitable threshold comes. I've seen incredible growth on the channel over the last month, the last couple of months, and I can see that it's going up, baby. I don't want to ruin that, but I feel like I need to just take a week, spend some time with the kids, rather than sitting down, editing, and all the rest of it every single night. I want to just focus on them just for a week. And as soon as I come back, we'll be hitting the grind bigger and better than ever before. All right, moving on to the last segment. We are on to the vibe. I never know where I'm going to put like the cinematic titles and shit, but I'm just imagining they're like here. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys for a minute here, because it's going to get kind of the previous month I said things were getting challenging because of personal life and not uploading enough. This month I've done probably like close to 25 videos, which is pretty good. Of course, most of that was like the horror stuff, but it's a video, so it counts. Take it or leave it. That said, things in my personal life have gotten stressful, and I feel like it's getting harder as the months go by, and I don't know whether that's because of my kids. As they get older, they're becoming more challenging, which is natural. I don't know whether it's because we now have the added pressure of a dog, because she's a puppy and she bites everything. It's great. Maybe it's the second lockdown that the UK has just gone into, and then that comes with financial worries because I own a business. Shit, maybe it's just me getting older. I don't know. I just kind of... In all honesty, my depression's been making a bit of a comeback in the last couple of months, and I know I don't really seem that depressed, but turn the cameras off, turn the lights off, and things are a little bit different, and that's kind of affecting my game in terms of editing and time management. Like, I'd rather just sit in bed, binge watch a bunch of YouTube videos on Netflix, whole tub of Ben & Jerry's, just eat that boy up, rather than do things that I feel like I need to do, which was kind of, that's not how I am naturally. It's just, you know, at the moment, things are kind of going that way. I don't feel shit within myself. It's just, I feel kind of cloudy, you know what I mean? I'm doing everything I can to manage that at the moment appropriately, and making sure that doesn't have a knock-on effect with my family, my kids, my work, my YouTube, and I'm struggling with it all a bit at the moment, which is I think why I want to take a week off, just to kind of make sure I'm very present and I am as focused on everything that I need to be as much as I possibly can. Now, for those of you who don't know me or my channel, I'm not after sympathy or empathy. It's just, that's literally why I made this channel, to help people who are going through similar things. But I'm thinking of making a video talking about my depression, the way that I'm feeling at the moment, and how I'm dealing with it, and things that I find kind of useful, like turning a negative into a positive, and just putting some good vibes out there when things aren't 100%. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, you know, but that's literally all I do on this channel. So that's pretty much it for today's episode. If you guys are unfamiliar with this is just what we do. We just talk about things. I personally am really interested in analytics, seeing how channels grow, seeing how fast they grow. In a way, comparing myself to others, but also just making sure that I'm on the right track and making sure that I'm doing something right, which I feel like is the biggest thing for me. If you guys are interested in everything or anything that I've spoken about in this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, because there's more like this. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace.